Opinion. Opinion is a personal belief, a subjective belief, a judgment or a thinking about a place, a person, or a thing without any proven fact. Hi, I'm Dikshita Mohan. I'm your journalism student. I'm here curious about what people think. Why are opinions important? Opinions build critical thinking, they foster identity. For more importantly, experience hold lessons. And for lessons to be learned, you need to have opinions, and sometimes they need to be changed. Especially in a society, opinions are very important. Shared family experiences, shared societal experiences, shared public opinions foster us to question leadership, build democracy. That is why opinions are important. So today, come with me to see what opinions people hold. Let's go. Good afternoon, sir. Can you introduce yourself for the camera, please?
Hello everyone, I'm Karthik from AIGS department. I'm working here as assistant professor of English.
That's nice to hear, sir. So today we wanted to ask you one question. We wanted to know what is one opinion that you hold so strong for yourself?
So one opinion I must say regarding this, like education is most important. Okay, with the help of education, we can change the world.
So why is this opinion so strong for you?
I mean, obviously, this opinion is definitely strong for me because if you are well educated, in that case, you can definitely change your life as well as life of your family. Apart from this, if you don't have that much, financial support, background support, then in that case, education is must. So students should definitely focus on education rather than earning money in such an early age. So that's why I think first of all educate yourself, okay, then explore the world.
Okay, you hold this as a personal strong opinion. So what if someone provides you with an adequate research and analysis facts that your opinion might be disproved, it's wrong? Would you change it for yourself?
No, definitely not, because I have some experience of world as well, and obviously there's no fact can that can change that education is not important. Who says that? I mean, what people can say regarding this? Okay, there's nothing you can prove like education is not important. So I won't change my opinion.
That's good to hear, sir. I think nowadays, even us as young people, we are trying to lean more over into intellectualism, and we are building so many trends over it. So, what is one advice would you like to give for people who think education is not that important, who would say money is more important, work is more important?
See, first of all, if you do not have education background, okay, so mostly those kind of people usually say that, okay, but I would advise you, if you neither have education background nor you have strong financial support, so go for education, okay, educate yourself. If you want to earn money, very well, earn money, but side by side, don't forget, okay, don't forget like educating yourself. So I must say, you want to focus on money, okay, fine, but side by side do part-time study as well. So it is actually very much important for your future growth.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Hello. Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, so my name is Madhumita, currently pursuing a degree in BBA Aviation, a final year student, SACO, at Acharya Institute of Graduate Studies.
That's lovely to hear. So, Madhumita, I would like to know what is one opinion that you would defend, take to your grave against anyone.
I would say my opinion is that everything happens for a reason. That is one thing that I would take until my grave and believe and tell it to myself again and again, even after I'm dead.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. You give it so much credit. So let's ask this one. If someone gives you an adequate research, actual research, analysis, and facts that your opinion is disproven, it is wrong, would you change it?
I would never change it because it's an opinion. It might be, so people might take analysis and data and prove it from different people, but according to me, for myself, this is the right one and I would never change it.
This opinion seems too personal for you. So what makes it so strong for you?
Because I've been experiencing throughout my life. So since I wanted something to happen and something else happened, and whatever happened has happened for a good reason. So I have found positivity in everything. So that is why I would always keep this one advice opinion to myself.
That is lovely to hear. Thank you for answering my question.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Can you introduce yourself for the camera, please?
Yes, sure. So basically, myself is Swapna Gauri Sears. I'm, working as an assistant professor for the Department of Criminology and Forensic Science. So I'm being in Acharya Institutes of Graduate Studies for being around of 3.5 years.
That's nice to hear, ma'am. Now, we wanted to know what is one opinion that you hold for yourself so strongly?
Yes, of course, that is my decisions. Okay, so whatever I, take up the decision, I hold for myself, and I'm very much confident about it because I don't want a second opinion or anything that should interfere in my own decision. So when I take a decision, there is always a proof or an evidence for what I have taken that decision. And also one more thing is that is I don't, I don't want to get any judgment or anything that someone else being portrayed. I don't take it because they are no one to define who I am. So that is what is my decisions that I can.
That's a very strong opinion indeed. So, ma'am, if someone provides you with adequate analysis, research, and facts that your opinion is disproved, would you change it for yourself?
I don't think so. There is an option to disprove someone's opinion itself. Why? Because if I have taken an opinion, means I have sufficient, proofs or evidences or something that I can, show to them. So this is the reason where I have taken this decision. So when that is there, I don't think others' judgment or others' decision matters to me.
That's a very strong opinion indeed. So, ma'am, one last thing: why is this opinion so personal for you, so strong for you?
Why? Because it is my own opinion. So my own opinion in my own life, I think I need to take the opinion. I don't want anyone else to take my opinion. So that is the reason where we tell that we are independent. It is not that we should be dependent for taking one decision. Also, we should be having. It doesn't mean that you should have money, you should have food and everything all the three times. What I feel is that is if you have a voice to raise whatever it is, if you have a voice to take up the decision, that is the biggest fact rather than getting into anything else. So I feel that my own decision makes my own life perfect.
Absolutely. Ma'am, lastly, impromptu. What is one advice as a teacher that you give for students who are not yet independent or who are not yet build a strong opinion for themselves?
Okay, so that is a biggest question. That's not a smallest question. So I cannot, tell it in a, very simple way. Why? Because it depends on, age category and everything. So there are few people for the age of 21, maybe they need to start studying degree, but they haven't. Okay, there can be a lot of issues. So I need to look after those things also. Why they are independent or why they are dependent. So if they are in a proper age, that is, example I can give you around 22. Okay, that is one age where they should be independent, 20 to 23. So soon after their degree and all, they can start earn and everything. So in such cases, if they are not independent, then I can ask them that to look after their interest. Okay, what is the interest that they have? So what is the obstacle that they are feeling, what is the reason they are still dependent, so that we can help it out during at that particular scenario.